This video will show you how to print a full-size image on a Chromebook. So once you have found a picture that you like, the first step is to find a solid picture. And you can tell a good picture from another one based on the size of the image. For example, see when I hover over this White House picture, it's a 377 by 213. That means the width is this large and the height is this large. Now if I go to this one, it's much, much larger. What this means is when I expand the image and zoom in on it, it's not going to be as grainy. So generally, larger pictures are going to be better for printing full size. So let's say I choose this one. I'm going to click View Image. I want to make sure that the image is on the page by itself. I'm going to hold Alt and then click the button on the computer and then Copy. And now I can go into Drive, and in your World Experts folder, which hopefully you have, you're going to click New and make a Google Doc and paste your image. Now, when you paste your image, you'll notice that it's generally going to be wider than it is tall. If that's the case, you can change the page setup to reflect that. If your picture is taller than it is wide, generally portrait or this view is going to work well. But since mine is wider than it's tall, I'm going to go to File, Page Setup, and choose Landscape. Now when you're printing images, you can turn the margins of your page off. So I'm going to set all these to 0, and you would do this if it's a landscape or portrait. And now I can use the entire page in order to print my image. And you see, what I did was I just resized the image by using these little arrows at the bottom left, bottom right hand corner, upper right, and upper left hand corner, these four, and resized it. Now you can also use the little sliders at the top, the bottom, the left, or the right. And the difference between these and the ones at the corner is that when you use these, it's going to distort your picture. So generally, you don't want to distort it too much. Distorting it a little bit is okay, but if you notice that the picture becomes blurry or kind of strange or misshapen, that's because you distorted it using these little buttons. So now that I've made my full-size image, I can go to File, Print, and print from here. Now, one other thing that I would make sure that you do is make sure that you title your document so that you can find these images later. So I would just call this White House picture. But that's how you would print full-size images from the Chromebooks.